Hey everyone, Eli back again. Today we're going to talk about Speechmatics' updated portal and multi-user capabilities. So you may be familiar with the portal already. You see here that we can do different transcriptions, check usage, and things like that. But what's new is that we can now actually view our workspace and workspace settings. So what do I mean by that? Well, I've created an account here for Testy Testerson. If I click on settings here, I'm going to be brought over to an actual user profile where I can see different bits of information about the user itself, the name and email address, security add-ons that I can add, so a password as well as multi-factor authentication that I can set up with an authenticator app, as well as the different signed-in devices. So, if you have multiple devices signed in, you'd be able to use this to potentially log out of those different devices. Now, all of this is well and good for our individual user, but what if we want multiple users? Well, this is where we can manage the actual workspace here and start making some additions here. So I could edit the details and change the workspace to Testy's team. And if I want to add different users, I can unlock this via Pro features, essentially adding in a credit card or signing up for an enterprise agreement to then add in additional users to my team. So I can click on this, then I'll have to add in credit card information. I'll do this in a flash, and we'll be right back. Hopefully that was as smooth as I intended it to be. Anyways, we can see here on our workspace that we have now the team. We have entered in payment information, so we have different users and different roles. So now if I wanted to invite a user, I can click on Invite User. I'm able to select two different roles. Member is someone who would be like a developer who you may need to create and use APIs in your application, but don't need access to actual usage, billing information, any of the broader workspace settings that we're seeing on this page here. And then there's the ability to also grant this access to an admin who'd have more broad-ranging capabilities, the ability to view the workspace settings, manage them, view usage, billing, and things like that. So for example, I can send this off to a member, and once again, I'm going to snap my fingers and we'll see what that looks like. And we're here in the new account, and we can see that we are able to access both the workspace that this account belongs to as well as Testy's team. But you'll notice that for Testy's team, if I go to settings, I'm able to only view the personal settings and not the workspace settings that we were able to in the admin account. So that is all it takes to have multiple users now in singular Speechmatics workspaces, both admin users that can control things like usage, billing, account management, and also your member users who don't need access to all that stuff, but simply need access to the APIs. Tune in next time to see what more stuff we add, and thanks for stopping by.